Hey guys, welcome to Heart and Home, where we embrace the kitchen to try and find healthier, more creative ways to eat. Today we are embarking on another challenge. I'm a little nervous. Last time we got a panic cook, and to be perfectly honest, it was panic. It lived up to its name, and I did not like it. I slept like a baby that night. I was so exhausted.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into it again, and just to give you guys a little more context into exactly what this challenge is, Chance is going to choose from one of three categories.
The Wheel of Meals.
The Wheel of Meals, which we'll get into next. Jose is going to do a secret shop. He has 30 minutes to shop if it's a budget or a bougie cook. He only has 7 minutes to shop if it's a panic cook. For a budget or panic shop, his budget will be $40. For a bougie shop, he will have $100 to do with what he will. My portion of the challenge is once he gets back. I've never seen these ingredients. I don't know what he's bringing home. I am revealing the ingredients with you guys, so we're all finding out at the same time, which is pretty exciting. So I have 2 minutes after I see those ingredients to brainstorm, what am I gonna cook? What can I do with this? Get some creative ideas, those creative juices flowing. And after that 2 minutes, that's it. I have 30 minutes to cook for a panic cook and 60 minutes to cook for a budget or bougie. So again, I'm hoping for a budget or a bougie. Please don't give me panic. If anybody out there loves me, please. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna head straight to the Wheel of Meals. All right, so it's time to spin the Wheel of Meals. Let's see what we're going to get today.
No panic, no panic.
Literally anything but. Anybody up there loves me.
Oh man, another panic. Back to back, it's all good.
Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, well, it could be worse. Look, this is just the universe telling us that we f***ed up so royally last time. We get our chance at redemption.
Yeah, we gotta do it again.
I swear this is just our luck.
Yeah.
That's okay. Practice makes progress.
What's up, y'all? So I'm currently at Smith's right now, and I can't believe we got hit with the panic twice, back to back. That is crazy, but we gonna handle it. You know? So I still gotta get a protein, I gotta get a carb, I gotta get a veggie. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I only got 7 minutes. I have a budget of $40. So let's see what I can find, y'all. I got 7 minutes. 7 minutes to shop. Don't know what your boy's gonna go for here, but we're gonna figure it out. And of course, you got hit with the Wheel of Meals for panic, but I think I'm gonna go for some ground beef. I feel like the ground beef should be somewhere around here. Look at some ground beef. I don't know exactly where my head's got right now, but I'm at the sauce section. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with some spaghetti theme. I don't know. I'm making a can of these. Let's see what else. Boys at the noodle aisle, so let's see what kind of noodles I should get. Get a pack of these. All right, your boy has 3 minutes. All right, so let's see. What can your boy do? Buy your bread. I'm busy right now, bro. first. Find some cheese, bruh. Alright, so your boy copped some cheese, some mozzarella cheese. That's the timer, y'all. Gotta go to the checkout. Oh man, this is pathetic, bro. All right, y'all. So I just got done doing the panic shop. I honestly didn't get the job done, y'all. I wasn't able to get a veggie. I was able to get a protein and a carb and a few other specialty items, but like, nah, I wasn't able to get that veggie. So let me know if I need to be handicapped even more for that, or if I need to be, you know, if some consequences need to happen, I think. But the point is, I actually ended up spending only $15 of what I got right here. So y'all can see, but it wasn't a lot. But I think that she can make something out of this. She's probably gonna have to use something already in our pantry. But that is also the point of this challenge. It's you got to use exactly what you got at the crib, at the pad, and just go with it. Just go with it. So I didn't get the job done with the veggie, but let me know what the consequences should be for that, y'all.
All right, so I'm seeing a little pasta sauce, roasted garlic. Let me move this off to the side here. So we got some pasta sauce, roasted garlic. We have some American Beauty Angel Hair pasta. I don't know if I'm supposed to say the name, but I said it. We have 2 bags. Oh, shoot. We have 2 bags of whole milk, low moisture mozzarella, shredded mozzarella. And then we have 1 pound of ground beef. Let's see, it's 93% lean, 7% fat, which is personally my favorite. I just like the way the meat tastes at 93.7. So this is actually on sale. Okay, babe. This was on sale, $4.85 for a pound. It actually don't even look that bad. You know when your meat starts to go bad, it starts to look like gray and gross, but this is still pretty pink, so I have hope for us yet. So this is what we got going on here. And we got all of this for, okay, our budget was $40. $40, 7-minute shop, chaos, a hope, and a prayer. $40. He left that grocery store for $15.01. He got all of this for $15.01. And just by what I'm looking at here, like I said, I'm not a chef, you know, I don't like do this for a living or nothing, but I feed my family on a daily, and I've been cooking since I was probably too small too. And I mean, this can definitely feed a family of, I would say, at least 3 to 4 for definitely one night, but I would say you're gonna get at least 1 day of leftovers out of this as well. So good job, babe, you did good. I think I can make something out of this. And
I did forget the veggie though, so.
Yes, we did forget a veggie, but that's okay. Sometimes you don't have veggies available. You always want to include a veggie if you can. We're trying to keep our meals balanced. It doesn't matter if they're struggle meals. It doesn't matter how cheap the ingredients are, but sometimes you just don't got it. So we're gonna make this work without a veggie today. All right, so I am going to get my apron and we're going to start the 2-minute timer for my brainstorm. Pray for me. All right, got my apron on. I am suited and booted. We're ready to get the show on the road. So what we got here, I'm loving it actually. I'm loving it so much. It's so simple, just a handful of ingredients, literally what, 2, 4, 5 ingredients. We can do something with this and we can definitely do something in 30 minutes. Do you feel my confidence? Because I'm confident. Okay, so I'm thinking we got some angel hair pasta here. Obviously the obvious choice here is spaghetti, right? But I'm going to try to make it more of like a spaghetti carbonara situation. It's gonna be a little creamier. I hope I don't poison us and give us salmonella. I'm gonna use an egg from my fridge to try and put this all together within 30 minutes. It's gonna help make the sauce a little creamier after it's done cooking, while the sauce and the pasta are still hot, but not too hot. I actually have some leftover, well, not leftover, but we haven't used it yet, garlic bread from a few weeks ago that's still sitting in my freezer. So I think I'm gonna take that out, let it thaw as much as I can before I pop it in the oven. And yeah, I have some Parmesan cheese. Actually, I got some of the bougie stuff, the Parmigiano Reggiano finely grated cheese in my fridge that we used a few weeks ago, or we were gonna use a few weeks ago. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Take on a budget version of a spaghetti carbonara-ish thing. With some angel hair pasta. Let's get into it. Was that 2 minutes? Do I still have time?
That was, yeah.
Okay. Practice makes progress. This is a little bit better than last week's dumpster fire, so let's go. All right, so Jose is about to put 30 minutes on the clock, and let's hope for the best. Woo! Here we go.
All right, 30 minutes are starting right now.
Okay. All right, so first thing is first. We are going to get our noodles on a boil. We just got these new little camping stoves, and I hope it don't blow us up. Pray for me. Okay, so we are going to, what am I doing? I believe these here. Just so we can get these noodles boiling. The ideal texture and firmness for these noodles once boiled is al dente. How close to it? If you've never heard of al dente, it's basically just like not too soft, not too firm. It's just right, like Goldilocks, just right kind of noodle. I'm scared, like I'm actually scared. I've never used this before. Okay, well, here we are, we're out here. We'll get these noodles in there. A lot of people break their noodles in half. Ooh, okay, this is a little messy and not the most graceful, but I'm here to tell you, you do not need to break your noodles in half. They're going to boil down. They become very flexible. They're noodles, girl, they're noodles. Honestly, I'm just a little frazzled right now, but typically I would salt this water before I put the noodles in there. Whatever, I'm just gonna salt it now. While that's boiling, we're going to get our sauce started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cook the meat down. We are going to, you know what? Pause. I am getting ahead of myself. Okay, we got 30 minutes. It's not a lot of time, but I need to chill. We want our pan to get hot. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in it, just a little bit of avocado oil, because this is 93% lean and 7% fat. So it's not gonna render a lot of fat as it's cooking. So I'm gonna let my pan get hot. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of avocado oil in there. Then I'm gonna pop my meat in there. I'm going to season it, let it cook down a little bit, then get my sauce in there, let that simmer for a little bit, put some, maybe a little more seasoning, just a little bit, some bay leaves, give it a little bit more of an Italian-esque flavor versus just straight out the jar. So I need to chill. We are going to let this get hot. I'm gonna go get my oil. I personally love to use avocado oil. It's healthy fats. You know, avocados are healthy fats. It's not as unhealthy as canola oil or vegetable oil or things like that. So me personally, I love love to use avocado oil. You can use extra virgin olive oil. You can use grapeseed oil, whatever you prefer, but this is what I prefer. So I'm just gonna put about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half in there of oil, not too much.
Are you ready for some trivia?
Okay, yes. So I don't know if you guys remember, last video, we also had a panic cook. Horrendous. We did not get it done in 30 minutes. Jose did his part, but I did not do mine. I did get out in less than 60 minutes, 55 to be exact, but not 30. So we wanted to come up with some sort of punishment, or maybe not a punishment, that's the wrong word, but some sort of additional challenge to kind of throw me a curveball. So yeah, so we're gonna do trivia. Again. Pray for me, I'm just gonna do endless prayers because in true Aries fashion, I am always doing too much. Okay, I'm ready.
The original Halloween 1978, the iconic Michael Myers mask, actually modified mask of what famous actor?
You're asking what Michael Myers mask, like who is of?
Yeah, so who's it modified of?
William Shatner. And the fact that you can get shot like 35 times in the chest and the face and only go down for a few minutes and still be out here walking around, roaming the streets, have your full strength about you, like you're not even tripping or chilling, in fact, is crazy. And so that is why I hate Michael Myers, because that's if you're human, I should be able to kill you, period.
Yeah, he does kind of
I hate it so much. What was your question? I am not listening to you.
The name of the summer camp where Friday the 13th movie franchises take place.
Oh, Camp Crystal Lake, baby! Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
That is where Jason Voorhees met his tragic end in Camp Crystal Lake in Crystal Lake. If I'm wrong, ooh, that's bubbling, boo boo. Angel hair pasta does boil down faster than a thicker noodle, so I'm gonna lower that a little bit. Okay, what's my next question?
So, staying with the Halloween October vibes, what horror movie features a bucket of big blood and a telekinetic teenage girl seeking revenge?
Carrie, obviously. Oh my God. I'm not supposed to waste this, but I don't have a trash can near me, so I am. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Well, I'm making a bit of a mess, but I'm gonna keep my fingers a little spread, you know, so I can get those egg whites out of there and just keep the yolk. Okay, I'm gonna pop that right in there. Ooh, that's crazy. Never done that before. I'm so proud of myself, even though I made a mess.
Good job, man.
Thanks, honey. We're gonna sprinkle some of that in there. Just like 3 pinches. We are going to put a little bit of pepper in there, a little bit of salt. All right, we're gonna mix this up. I like to mix things up. You can use a little like baby balloon whisk. I like to use chopsticks. Just gonna whisk this up a little bit.
You ready for a question?
Yes.
According to folklore, what does spotting a spider on Halloween night signify?
Doesn't that signify death?
No.
What does it signify?
It actually signifies the opposite.
It signifies like good luck?
No, so it's the spirit of a loved one is watching over you.
I love that. I never heard that before. We're gonna take a couple of bay leaves in here. Let's get a little Italiano on. I'm gonna do 3.5 to be exact. gonna turn this heat down just a little. I'm going to fully submerge these bay leaves. Get this seasoning mixed in there. Be very gentle with your bay leaves, they're dry, so you don't want them to get all crumbly in your food. Just be gentle. And we are going to drain these noodles. When I drain these noodles, I'm only going to drain most of that starchy water. I'm not gonna drain all of it because I want some of that starch to cling onto the noodles when I pour the sauce in and when we dump this egg yolk mixture in to make it really creamy.
So before pumpkins were used, what vegetable was originally carved into jack-o'-lanterns in Ireland and Scotland?
Ireland and Scotland? I want to say gourds, but those are like the same thing as a pumpkin. I don't know, potato?
No, turnips.
Turnips. Interesting. That's smelling good, guys. That's smelling good.
What is a male witch called?
A warlock. A warlock, obviously, honey. What are we? A bunch of uneducated muggles. Don't think so. Okay.
So the next question I have is, according to superstition, what happens if you stare into a mirror at midnight on Halloween?
According to superstition, what happens if you stare into a mirror or say Bloody Mary 3 times?
If you stare into a mirror at midnight on Halloween.
I don't know what. Is the Grim Reaper gonna come for your soul? What happens?
You will see your future spouse face.
Your future spouse's face?
Yeah.
Like dying? Or what?
It just says you will see your future spouse face. So I guess you might get a glimpse of who you might marry. I don't know.
I'm sorry, that seems really grim. Like, it doesn't seem like something you would see something happy in if you look in the mirror at midnight on Halloween. But okay, okay. So I would have seen your handsome, delicious face. Okay, so what I'm doing now, you guys, is I'm kind of just pawing through this sauce to make sure that I get all of those bay leaves out, because we don't want to eat no bay leaves, but honestly, I think I'm missing a leaf. I'm just gonna work that in. Honestly, this bowl is too small. This bowl is too small, but it's okay, we're gonna make it work because that's what this show is about. You work with what you got, guys. Work with what you got. Oh, look at the rest of my leaf. We're gonna get this egg mixture in there. I'm so nervous for this. Hope we don't like die. We are going to literally, yes, just pour it all in there. Okay, we're going to constantly be mixing this. I'm going to use my tongs. Check on this bread really quick. How much time do I have?
We are approaching 2 minutes and about 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh, that's okay. Okay, I meant to use the tongs, but I already put them in the sink, so here we are. We're going to plate this. It's not gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be delicious. Me personally, I like to leave my noodles to soak a little longer before I eat the spaghetti or whatever I'm making. Ah! That's the timer going off for the bread. I'm gonna go for good luck. Oh, that's good. How many seconds?
3, 2, 1.
Shut up! Okay, you guys. The bread didn't make it. But the spaghetti carbonara knockoff totally did. So, okay, give us a couple of minutes. I'm gonna take that bread out anyway because, guys, I need my bread. And we did it though in 30 minutes. I'm just gonna do a little happy dance. Ooh, I'm so excited. Yay! I can't believe we did that. Okay, show you guys the finished product in just a moment. All right, you guys, and that's that. 30 minutes. Now, it did take until the 35-minute mark for the bread to be done, but luckily the bread was just extra. So, but you know, I need my bread. I need carbs on carbs on carbs on carbs on carbs on carbs. So I had to wait for that, I'm sorry. But we got it done in 30 minutes. I'm super proud of us, like honestly. Ooh, I'm like all giddy. I'm about to go for a walk after this. I might even get a little reckless and run with these old ankles and joints. What I'm gonna do, because I didn't use the mozzarella cheese, I like my cheese after the fact, when it's all done, to melt into the finished product. I want it half gooey, half solid. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this mozzarella cheese into the pasta. We already sprinkled that Parmigiano Reggiano. That's pretty much just like the bougie, finely grated Parmesan cheese. You guys can use, you know, that cheese that you can get anywhere like Walmart, Albertsons, Smith's for like $1.50, $2. Feel free to use whatever you have available to you. I just love cheese and I love bread, so this is what I'm doing.
This looks good.
Yes.
This looks bomb.
All right, so let's go ahead and do a taste test.
Yeah.
Angel hair pasta, I typically like that thicker pasta, like I said earlier, but you know, we gotta try new things. I love that 93% lean, 7% fat ground beef, because you can literally see the meat separating from itself. It doesn't get all coagulated and gross with that fat that's been rendering as it cooks.
With that healthy, lean protein.
Yes, babe, I love that for us.
Good. It looks good.
I got some bread, cause you know. Boy! Oh God, I'm about to start breathing hard again.
Yeah, that cheese.
That bread is so fun.
Sets it all. I'm using it.
Yeah, that cheese is good, man. I like pretty much any stinky cheese. It's for me, except for blue cheese. We don't mess with that shit. But this is good, you guys. That egg yolk, you can tell it really did give it a creamier consistency. So it was one egg yolk mixed with like 2 pinches of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. I can feel I got food on my face, oh my God. And I put a pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, mixed it up, and I just added it to the sauce and pasta mixture about 60 seconds after I took them off the heat. And boy, this is a good, you can add a little more ground beef in there for some extra protein.
Add some veggies because your boy forgot some.
You know, you can add like zucchini noodle, like zoodles, or some sort of protein or whole wheat, whole grain pasta to make it healthier, which is also, those are also, you can find them affordable in a lot of places. If you get some ingredients at the store and you get home, you're about to, you know, make lunch or dinner and you're just like, this is missing something. Take inventory of that stuff that you haven't fully used yet in your pantry, in your fridge, in your freezer, and you can really put together a nice, delicious, cohesive meal that makes sense, that feeds your family, leaves them satisfied. This is kid-friendly and kid-approved. And that's it. That's what we're doing. So until next time, you guys will see us next week. What's it gonna be? Bougie, budget, panic? Are we gonna throw a little extra razzle dazzle in the mix? Are we gonna do more trivia? I don't know. But tune in next week. Make sure you click subscribe, and let us know down in the comments anything that you would do differently, anything maybe we don't know. We're learning too, so we want to learn from you guys. And
remember, a brick a day pays the way.
Yes, it does, boo boo. Bye, guys.